Now we must talk about Babylon's slaughter, because there's a slaughter coming to Babylon. We have people right now, as I speak, sitting in Babylon thinking the Most High is going to gather them out of Babylon. They're waiting on him to gather them, not knowing, not fully understanding scripture, not understanding, to escape, to flee up out of there. These people will go down with the wicked in this slaughter. And they will be responsible for what they know. Now let me explain something. The script, we know the word will go out. The awakening goes out. The people awaken. The Most High showed me the awakening in a way. Even people that's not on the internet, elderly people, they're not on the internet. The awakening will hit these people. So this awakening, the Most High visiting his people, some of the people that's not even connected, have no idea, no clue. The Most High will get word out. The Most High will visit these people and they will understand. He's going to visit them with a word. Now, these people that saying he's going to gather us, these people know too much. They know too much. They know the flea. They know it. They call the flea doctrine. It's known as the flea doctrine. So they have knowledge that they should flee. You see, on that day, they can't say, well, we didn't know we were supposed to come out. We didn't know we were supposed to flee. They will not be able to make this statement. The Most High will show them themselves, claiming he's going to gather them, calling the flea a flea doctrine. They just didn't believe. These people are unbelievers. We have to call them what they are. They are unbelievers. So they will go down with Babylon because they didn't come out. Jeremiah 50, 27 through 29. Slay all her bulls. Slay everyone. Slay all of them. Let them go down to the slaughter. And see, some of his flock will go down. The Most High loves his flock. He wants his flock to be obedient to his voice. But when his flock refuse, he has no other choice but to carry out his word. Slaughter is coming to Babylon. He has to carry this out. And when his people don't come out, then they will go down with the wicked. Woe to them. Woe to these people that say the Most High is going to gather us. We don't have to leave. He told us that he would gather us. He's going to gather us. Woe to them. They need to take another look. You see, they refuse to take another look because they convinced themselves he's going to gather us. Then you have they're making up all these excuses. You have they that say Babylon is spiritual. Is it spiritual? Let's see. For their day has come, the time of their punishment, the time of punishment that they come. The voice of those who flee, here are the voice of those who flee. See, if you don't take another look, you can't call this a flea doctrine. You can't call yourself righteous, Kaddish, one of the Kaddish, and then call this a flea doctrine. When it says the voice of those who flee, there would be a voice of people who flee and escape from the land of Babylon. See, to all those people say Babylon is spiritual. You can't flee. These people are unbelievers. Don't listen to these people. The Most High is telling you, don't listen to these people. Don't you follow these people? They're giving you the easy way out. He's going to gather us. There's nothing we have to do. So the voice of those who flee and escape from the land of Babylon declares in Sion the vengeance of Yahuwah, Almighty One, the vengeance of his house. Called together the archers against Babylon, all who bend the bow, encamped against it all around. Let none of them escape. Now you can't escape. When this happens, see, the others already fled. They're out of there. We're gone. Many of us within the borders right now, we're gone. We're out of there. We're done with her. We don't love her. Remember, love her or leave her. So you still love her. You still in her. See, we don't love her. So we left her. We left her. We left our family and anyone that want to be with her. This is what we are to. This is the thing we are to do. This is what he's proclaiming. Deliver yourself. Pay her according to her work, according to all she has done. The Most High, these nations paying her. And if you in her, the building is about to blow up. If you stay in the building, the enemies are not after you. They're after the building. They don't want the building to exist anymore. But since you refuse to come out the building, they blow up the building and you go down with the building. The Most High tell you, come out of that building. Flee from out of that building. Oh, we are to come out spiritually. Stay in that building and come out spiritually. And see, won't you get blown up? So she's being repaid for all she's done due to her, for she has been proud against Yahuwah, against the Kadash one of Yasharal. Now we know this is coming. We know a slaughter is coming. 2 Baruch 27, 1 through 6 tells us the slaughter is coming. This is telling us. And he answered and said to me, into 12 parts is the time divided, and each of them is reserved for that which is appointed for it. The first part, there shall be beginnings of commotions. Second part, there shall be a slaying of great ones. What great ones? Here are your kings. Here are your presidents. All the presidents that were killed and they took their country down. These are the slaying of great ones, rulers of kingdoms. And the third part, the fall of many by death. Here is the slaughter. This is what scriptures say is coming. We know, the righteous know what's coming. Famine and death among Gui. This is what the prophets say. The fall of many by death. And in the fourth part, sending of the sword. This is war. This is death. And the fifth part, famine. Death and famine. We don't believe this. These people that say the Most High is going to gather us. These people that say Babylon is spiritual. These people are unbelievers. Unbelievers. And wicked as wicked can be. You go against this. You don't believe this. That makes you an unbeliever. Saying, yes, I believe in the Creator. Saying, yes, I believe in another power, all authority. That does not make you a believer. A believer is one who hears the word of the Most High and do. Why? Because you believe what he says. You believe that word which came from his mouth. Our people don't believe the Most High. When he said, you do this, you break the Shabbat, you shall be killed. Our people don't believe that, so they break it. Our people didn't believe if you bow down and serve other mighty ones, I will cast you into the furthest end of the earth. They didn't believe that. That's why they did it. They were unbelievers. People don't know they are unbelievers. And telling people they are believers. Christians are not believers. They don't even believe Torah. They believe the law is done away with. That makes them unbelievers. And they don't know it. And they will die unbelievers. Zechariah 11, 4 through 8. Thus says Yahuwah, my Almighty, my power, the Almighty One, my Father, feed the flock for slaughter. Do you see what's being said? Feed the flock for slaughter. Why? The slaughter is going to, the people is going to refuse to get out of his way. They're going to refuse to come out of her. We're going to see these people. We're going to see them in scripture. And I'm going to ask the question again. Why didn't he gather these people? I thought he's going to gather us. When is the gathering going to happen? When is Isaiah 11:11 is going to happen? People are waiting for Isaiah 11:11. And this slaughter will hit first. This comes first. And they don't know this. Their teachers haven't taught them this. They're believing a lie. Their teachers are teaching only what they are being told to teach because they have handlers. The President of the United States only can speak that which he's told because he have handlers. We don't understand this. And you believe the words that come out of his mouth is from his own heart. No, he's reading. You think what these camp leaders are giving you is from the Most High? No. They have notes before them. They're reading. They're reading from a script. That's why they stay away from certain scriptures. That's why they can't go into these verses here. Whose owners slaughtered them and feel no guilt. Those who sell them say, Barak be Yahuwah. Here are those shepherds that's responsible for the flock being slaughtered. They're going to say they Barak. They're going to use bless, the word bless. We know what this means. But they're going to say, they're trying to say, we're Barak. I am rich. And their shepherds do no pity for them. They have no pity for them. For I will no longer pity the inhabitants of the land. The Most High says, he's not going to be. He had pity for the inhabitants. No longer. When the time is up, the time is up, says Yahuwah. For indeed, I will give everyone into his neighbor's hand and into the hand of the king. They shall attack the land, and I will not deliver them from their hand. Babylon will be surrounded. Babylon will be attacked by the enemy, and the Most High will not deliver them from their hand. None after that attack, when they get surrounded, none escape. You just heard it. You just read it. Those people are not going to be delivered. Them people are not going to be gathered. Those people going down with the slaughter. They say they keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. They say they are the righteous. They say they are the Kaddish. So why is it? Has they become the flock of his slaughter? Why is it they become the flock of the slaughter? He says, so I fed the flock for slaughter. This is the Most High's doing. This has nothing to do with you or I. This is the Most High's doing. I fed the flock for the slaughter. So here comes the slaughter of the flock. You know, smite the shepherds and the sheep scatter. Here comes the slaughter. In a particular, the poor of the flock, the poor will receive the blunt of this. I took for myself 2 staffs, and I called beauty, and the other called bonds, and I fed the flock being fed for the slaughter. We don't understand the slaughter. Psalms 44:22. Yet for your sake, we are killed all day long. Here's our people killed all day long. This is us. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. That was the video I did. Sheep for the slaughter. What is this talking about? I thought the Most High is going to gather us. We are being counted as sheep for the slaughter. We're in a falling state. We're in a deep, deep, dark place. Not many revealing light. Not many showing the way. Not many have the answers that we need to questions. How is he going to gather us? How are we going to be delivered? What is salvation? Our people don't know what salvation, and the Christians talking about they're saved. They're not saved. They're in a trap. They're in a net of the Roman Christians. And they belong to the enemy. They call on God. They're calling on another mighty one. So here we see a sheep being prepared for slaughter. 2 Ezra 15:10. Behold, my people is led like a flock to the slaughter. Those people in Babylon, they are leading others to this slaughter. How? By telling them comforting words. The Most High is going to gather us. He says in his word, he's going to gather us. There's nothing we have to do. And so these people will go down and they are counted to the slaughter.